morning, everyone. Dr. Armstrong back with this week's episode of Tuesday Tips. Glad to be back with you all. On this past Sunday, I celebrated my 44th birthday. And I want to give a very, very special thank you to the love of my life, my lovely wife, Danelle, for putting together a wonderful, wonderful birthday celebration. To all of my wonderful family members and friends who wished me a happy birthday. Thank you to all of you. Thank you very much. It's a new chapter in life, and we progress on, we move forward, and we make the best out of what life has to give us and has to offer us, and then we just make the best out of life. And we have to just learn how to live happily through the ups, the downs, the good and the bad. You're going to lose friends along the way, family members along the way. Folks are going to have the attitudes and all this kind of stuff. Don't let any of that bother you. At this stage in life, at 44, I have friends who have not made it to the age of 44. And I don't take it lightly. And especially during the age of a pandemic, it's nothing that I take lightly. So to each and every one, again, thank you, and thank you. So what is Tuesday Tips about today? My wife bought me a brand new iPad, so I'm still getting a little used to it, and nevertheless, I am actually enjoying it. I am not a Apple user. I'm an Android user. However, I do believe they make the best tablets out there. So I'm going to give you that one. Apple, you got that one. So what we're going to look at today, we want to look at something that has really sparked a lot of interest here recently, and that is about social media usage. Social media usage. It's interesting to me that we don't understand the dramatic and the systematic uses of social media. And on yesterday, probably the largest platform of social media went down. And people were in an uproar, frenzy. Oh my God, I want you to understand something. Social media is not a way of life. People can manipulate the content of their social media and have you believing what you see. So it's not an actual reality way of life. Now, there are some who do post for the pure aesthetics of it, just to share, which is really what a social media account is all about, sharing. We have some people who share good things. We have some people who share awful things. We have some who share educational material. We have some who share graphic, distasteful material. We're in a day and age now where nothing is really private. That's where we're at. Nothing is really private. However, we wonder why people talk about us in certain ways. Maybe it's because of what you are so-called sharing. I call it diarrhea of the fingers. Any little thought that comes to your mind has to come through your thumbs to your device. And then you wonder why people are talking about you. And then you wonder why some people kind of shun away from you. Because, look, everybody doesn't want their life broadcasted so that everybody else can see it. That's just not what they want. Some people are private. I am a private person. You only see what Dr. Armstrong allows you to see. And then some people will use social media in a very, very vicious way, in a bullying way, in a way that is purely evil. I've had it happen to me. And by some folks that you wouldn't even think would do it. But it brings out the viciousness that some people have innately inherited, embedded in them. This is what social media does. It uncovers what you are thinking because it's such an easy platform, okay, to broadcast on. And a lot of the times, folks wouldn't even say this stuff to your face, but they can't wait to put it on their social media. And the subliminal messages. I think that's what kind of tickles me the most, is the subliminals that go out. We have to be careful of what we're doing. If we're not careful, we're going to fall into a real major trap. Thank you, folks. More to come soon. Have a good day. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up today. Get it out the way. You understand. So I want to show you guys this. There's a specific link between young adults and social media. The key points that I want to mention here are the utilization of social media such as TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. It has increased dramatically in the recent years, and I'm for sure a lot of that is in part due to what we're experiencing now, the pandemic. Research indicates that heavy utilization of social media is associated with poorer mental health in young people. Passive social media use can provoke and intensify negative emotional experiences known as the fear of missing out. This is a real thing, people. A real psychological issue. The fear of missing out. Let's look here. Why is social media linked to poor mental health? It is directly related to stalking. Directly related to stalking. Think about that. You have friends on your social media that they are your friends, but they never comment on anything, they never like anything, they never react or interact to anything you post, but they're watching what you do. That is stalkerism. I hope you're understanding what we're talking about, folks. This leads to a passive viewing experience. However, the passiveness is more or less to observe your behavior. We remember the show Catfish, right? I don't know if it's still out or not. But there are people on social media who will create fake pages to pretend to be someone that they are not, to get your attention. And we all get the little crazy messages. Hey, how you doing today? Have you heard the good news? There's a new program out, and they want to get your information. It's a dangerous world that we're in. A few months back, maybe a couple years back, there was an app that would aid you. Come to find out, it was a Russian spy app that was getting your biometrical information, your biometrical identity, because it was a social app. Therefore, people thought it was just fun. I did it myself until I was informed of what it really was. In the worst case scenario, active use can lead to ridicule or attack rather than compliments or praise. Taken to the extremes, this can result in a well-known phenomena as cyberbullying, and has been associated with suicidal behavior in recent years. What we need to do, and I fault parents need to monitor their children. You should not let your children be on certain social media sites. It's not for them. It's not age appropriate. But there are parents who will sit there, oh, I'll make you an account. And then when a predator comes along and tries to interact with your child, and you haven't checked to see what your child is doing, then we have a great big issue. Listen, folks, social media is just for socializing on a digital platform. You shouldn't be putting when you go to bed, when you wake up, your every waking thought, what you're eating day in and day out, where you're at. Do you not realize these are methods of tracking you? We already have cell phones that are tracking us. Now you're leaving your, I'm going on vacation to Jamaica. That leaves your home vulnerable to attack, because now people who are watching you know, hey, they're not at home. Let's go see what we can do. It's being mindful, folks. This is a very mean world that we live in. It's not all the glitz and glamour. It's not a nice world. It's a dangerous world, and we really need to focus our attention on what's important in life. Number one, that's protecting your family, protecting yourself, and protecting your reputation. The Bible says a good name is far better than rubies. Read it for yourself. Be wise. Don't be a fool. Thank you, folks. Have a wonderful day. And I may revisit some of this really on Thursday. I'm going to monitor a few things and see what comes of this. But be on the lookout for maybe a Thursday conversation. All right. Thank you, folks. Have a wonderful day.